Right. Play along. Don't be shy. Hello! Well, listen. No, that went all wrong. Cut. Try again. Hello, YouTube. All our beautiful boys and girls out there, all our friends, our followers, our subscribers. We've posted 2 videos or 3 videos now. One was the introduction where I was just checking what the video footage would be like on the iPhone. And the second one was a fishing trip myself, Jacques and Anthony went to. And it started off very well. Day 1 was a lot of wind, rain.
Bad weather.
You must talk louder because your voice...
Bad weather.
Yeah, very bad weather. Day 2 was a lot better. The weather was a lot better. The sea was still, well, early in the morning the water was still very sandy, so we didn't try to catch a lot of fish, but we did manage to do a little bit of mussels, and we did cook some of them. But then disaster struck. We got robbed. Tackle box, fishing reels, a lot of stuff.
A rod.
Clothes, rods. Stuff was stolen off while where we were camping or where the car was parked, and we were at the water's edge, and it's a little bit of a dune to walk down to the water's edge. And if SB the dog didn't sat up on my lap all of a sudden and looking up to the camp, we would not even have known anything there would have been amiss. But in any event, luckily not everything was taken. We weren't mugged or held up at knife point or anything.
No.
So there was a little bit of a happy ending to it, although we lost a lot of footage, so we can't even show the fish that we caught on the phone, on the camera. There was a laptop stolen as well, so yeah, it was a little bit of annoying, but we did manage to do at least 2 videos. The exit from there, well, the footage on the phone was so crappy that we couldn't use it. But Jock, how about another fishing trip tomorrow?
Tomorrow?
Yeah. Hello! Fishing we will go. Fishing we will go. Hey, how's it? Here we go. Again.
We are on our ways.
On our merry ways. It's nice and warm today. Not too much of wind. And then we decided, well, let's do a quick 3-hour road trip, go fishing. We'll be back tomorrow. 600, no, what's it? 500 kilometers? 600 kilometers? 600 kilometers, get there, fish, come back to work on Monday. So yeah, 1 evening's worth of fish. We'll do a couple of things. We will have a look-see at the new rod that I had to buy because the others were stolen, remember? And then we'll have a look-see at that one. And what else was there? Siberian log fire.
Fires.
We'll do a Siberian log fire. In South Africa, there's no snow on the beach. Try and show you what it looks like in South Africa on the beach.
Yeah. And hopefully catch a few fish in the process.
Hopefully this time we'll capture the moment of fish, or when we actually land a fish on camera. But enough said. I think let's turn you guys around and follow us on our little road trip. It should go quick because we're in a hurry. Right. We did arrive. Let's show you the ocean quickly. We have arrived and yes, we are gonna fish, and hopefully we do get big ones. In any event, what we have done, we've got the wind coming in from the north, which is that way. It's blowing towards the south, and then we stop the van in such a manner so that it will actually block the wind. If a wind do pick up from that side, then yeah, we can sit behind it and be out of the wind. As you can see, we did pack the Siberian log fire, and for the people who haven't seen the Siberian log fire, it's the best fire ever. And I've seen it work in action. The idea is to have it, especially in South Africa, we've got lots of wind, and you must know where the wind comes from. Put it on the downwind side. Start it from that side, showing to where you are going to sit. If you've got a huge chair or a hammock, I don't think this fire is for you. This is low down on the ground fire. It actually radiates the heat. It radiates it to where you're going to sit, on the upside of the wind. Upside of the wind. Well, there we go. Idea is your base log. If we could have gotten a nice thick one, would have worked out well. That goes at the bottom. What will happen is, when we do light the fire, I'm going to discuss the base log a little bit. Once we light the fire and the fire starts burning here, it burns only on this section. That's why you've got the wood fan out. The heat will not, well, to make a fire you need oxygen, heat and fuel. Wood is the fuel. When the wood, where the wood touches, the fire will be concentrated. And the idea is that the base log will become an amber. Now, for us South Africans, which don't get a lot of snow, we don't understand the word amber that much. But for us, it becomes a heater element. The whole thing starts glowing red, and because you've got the wood lapping over it, with the wind blowing, the flames will go that side, but the base log will radiate the heat to where you are sitting. But I will light it a little bit later. It's still a little bit early now. We will light it, and then we'll see how long it goes. I have done it before, but not with that many sticks across. Okay, let's discuss that quickly. The idea was to put the thickest wood in the middle, and then from thick to thin towards the outside. And that was the idea. This wood is all basically the same size. This one's got a little bit of a knob here, but the rest of them, they are all basically the same size. And 5 would have been enough. 5 of them on top of the base log, that would have been enough. But I thought that maybe we're going to need a little bit of light, extra light. So we'll use 6 logs across at the top, fan them open, see how it goes. See how it goes a little bit later, once it's lit. And just quickly, we're not going to stuff around with flint. What do they call that? Fire sticks. Somebody decided to make big lighters. They work just as well, if not bigger. So yes, we are going to use a big lighter. Survival tool. Big lighter. But enough blah blah blahing. Let's
Get a rod in the water.
Let's fish.